Welcome back, hope you're having a glorious day, but if you're not, maybe this video will help. I'm going to start this video off with a follow-up on my Series 18 minifinger stand that I made in a recent video. First of all, I just want to thank everyone for all the positive comments, and that made me feel so good when I went and read everything. It was like, man, you guys actually like what I made, so thank you for that. Also got a lot of comments there about how this Series 18 police officer, he should be in the middle. A lot of people said he should be centered up. Some people said the top row, middle row, bottom row. And now that I'm sitting here looking at this, I think I know the perfect spot for him that's gonna make this look a lot better. And just like magic, there he is, centered up, right on the middle row, surrounded by all of his friends. I think that looks really good, although he is a little separated. Kind of looks like everyone might be avoiding him. Let me know what you guys think. I did have to move the balloon kid over a little bit because his balloon was kind of covering him up. But I do have to agree with you guys. I think he looks good centered. Whether it's the top row, middle row, bottom row, I can move him around all I want, I suppose, but I think for now, he looks really cool right there, and I think that's the display I'm going with, at least for the time being. Now that we got that crisis resolved, we're just gonna move these guys aside for the time being and move on to the next follow-up from that same exact video. I asked you guys to guess what I was using these BrickLink pieces for. Gave a slight verbal hint, and I also showed you some other pieces that are gonna go with the build, and I was shocked how many people guessed this right. There are some hardcore brickitectors out there, but for everyone that did guess, this is the set right here. This is LEGO set 40000000029. This is the windmill. Bought this just over a year ago, maybe exactly a year ago from Walmart. This was kind of, I'm just gonna admit it, this was a foolish purchase. I probably shouldn't have bought this. This is a $20 set to build this 60th anniversary classic windmill. As you can see in the front here, they market this as a limited edition. Got number 626. I've never opened this. I guess I kind of wanted to keep it sealed, like maybe as a collector's piece, even though it's really not that, because they made a whole bunch of them and the price hasn't really gone up since then. In fact, I saw one on BrickLink just before I started this video. Get this thing for $15 right now, so it hasn't gone up in price at all. But for some reason, silly me, I should have just opened it and built it. I kept it sealed, and I'm gonna continue to keep it sealed because I've got these pieces here, and I've got these pieces here for my collection, along with these pieces, and there should be everything here, assuming that I did everything right. Which, knowing me, I'm probably missing some things, but I should have all the pieces here to build up this windmill without actually opening this so I can enjoy it and determine if it's as amazing as $20 purchase will get you. I did have some difficulty finding the instructions for this. I ended up finding it on Flickr. I'll put the link down below if you guys want to build this up. Nothing too complicated for the pieces. Here's the list of everything. There are some of these curved ones here, which Jinblade actually sent to me a long time ago. I was supposed to build this forever ago, and I'm just finally getting around to it, which is really sad. I did want to show you one other thing on here before I build this up. There were some other models that you could get along with this as well. You could get this little truck, which was $20 at the time, and this little house, which is $20. I think of these three, the windmill is definitely the best of the bunch, which is why I ponied up the cash for this one. I don't think I would do it on either of the other two, but what they should have done, I think I have already ranted about this Walmart promo, and it's a year late and $20 short, but I think they should have just maybe done all of them, all three of them, for like maybe $20 for all three, maybe 30, I don't know, but definitely $20 is too much for this. 10's probably too much for it. BrickLink this together, and with the pieces I have, I probably am at like $3 maybe. I don't know, maybe less, maybe more, but we're gonna build it up right now using my Flickr instructions. And finally, after waiting all this time and having a sealed box on my shelf, not that I'm any stranger to that backlog, I'm talking to you, I'm gonna have a windmill built. Since this is pretty much all I have planned for this video, I'll just take you through the process of this with me. If you just wanna see at the very end, I'll put a timestamp on the video where you can skip to if you wanna skip all this. But I thought I could use this as a moment to go on maybe a rant, if you wanna call it a rant, about comments. Not people commenting, but people that make YouTube videos. YouTubers, LEGO YouTubers, any kind of YouTubers really. Let's talk about actually reading your comments. I mentioned already in this video that I read the comments. I always read the comments. I try to reply whenever I can. If I have the time, I reply to people. I heart people. I don't take it lightly that you take time to leave a comment, and 99% of the time, they're just the nicest things. So I don't know why you want to read comments, but so many people, I go to YouTube videos, especially with bigger YouTubers, and they don't take the time to actually read the comments in their videos. And it makes me really sad. It's like, I know you're a big YouTuber, but tell me you don't have 5 minutes, 10 minutes to sit down, reply to 2 people, 10 people, whatever it is. Make that a goal, because these people are taking the time to watch your videos. These people are the ones that, they're the reason that you have money. Let's just be honest. Like, that's the way I look at it. The people that watch these videos are the people that are supporting me, and the very least that I can do is take 10 seconds to read their comment and try to leave a response. And I know that takes a little more time, but I try to do it and I try to heart people up. So I appreciate you guys for doing that. And I'm not calling out anybody in particular or anything. It's if you go to any big YouTuber's page, you'll kind of see that happening. But I just think, like, if you really love someone, say, I don't know, name your favorite YouTuber. Say you absolutely love that person. And if you were just that one person they happened to they replied to and they said something back to your comment, wouldn't that just make your day? Wouldn't it be amazing to have the power to make someone's day in that way? And all it takes is just a little bit of effort. So I thought I'd go on that rant, something I've been thinking about and something I'm really striving towards replying people. I know I'll probably get a comment now, someone's gonna be like, you didn't reply to my comment. I'm trying my best, guys. I'm gonna do what I can and get back with you. I have to say, this thing's turning out pretty cool though, on a side note. On a side note to my side rant, let's put that on the front there. Little windmill action. This does remind me of something from my childhood. I had a lot of those classic sets, and I feel like this is something you would find in there. Actually, it'd probably be a little more advanced than this, but they're going for the whole 60th anniversary vibe, and I totally get it. I get it. This should balance this windmill out, hopefully. Did I do this all right? Let's see. Down, that way, up. Yeah. There it is. That was such a quick build, you didn't even have to skip that part unless you didn't want to hear my rant about YouTubers not checking their comments and replying and appreciating the people that support them, but I digress. Here is the windmill. I love that. It's so well balanced. It's good. Down here we've got the window. Unfortunately you can't see inside there because there's no other windows. It'd been cool if they put one in the back too, although that would have been kind of weird. I think that's supposed to actually be a door if you're making this a scale. We've got the slopes up here. I had one of these. I didn't have the rest. I think I got the one through a yard sale haul. And I only had one of these. Surprisingly, I have a whole bunch of the 2 wide ones, but 4 wide, not in my collection. So I had to get some of those. Other than that, Jin Blade, again, he provided me with all of these curved ones, which I didn't have. But I did have all the very other basic pieces, which are these 2x4 blue and white. And I had this black plate at the bottom, which, you know, this thing's really not made up of a lot. So now that you see this, would you pay $20 for this? I guarantee everyone is like, nope, wouldn't do it. But when they put it in a fancy box, let's come out here so you can admire this fancy box. You put it in this fancy box and you call it 60th anniversary. You put a little sticker on there with a number on it, 626. Some fool from Pennsylvania is like, I gotta get that. I gotta pay $20 for it and let it sit on my shelf for the next year before I finally build one just using the most basic of pieces that were given to me by friends and Bricklink. It's a sad world we live in, guys. No, I'm just kidding. It's just called being a collector. It's just the way it is. And sometimes you do silly stuff like this, like paying $20 for something to have it as a piece of your collection. But at least I still have it sealed. I've got this to enjoy, which I'm happy with, and I've got you guys enjoying the video. At least I hope so. So on that wraps up today's video. I want to send you guys out with a huge thank you for watching this. I hope you know how much I appreciate everybody that's here to support me. You guys make it possible for me to live my dream, and I don't take that lightly. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next video, which won't be about a windmill.